Hi, my name is Michaela, and you're watching Cocky's Code.
So this year on New Year's, we kind of did something a little different. We did like a road trip to Rock Hill from Miami, which is where I live. And we went like to Georgia, we went to Tennessee, we went to North Carolina, and then we stopped in South Carolina. Spent way too much time together with my family, stuck in a little van. It was awful. And we spent New Year's with my boyfriend and his family, and they're like very Caucasian, and I'm very not very Hispanic. So we spent the whole night teaching them the traditions that we do, which is you eat the 12 grapes at midnight and make a wish for each one. You wear green undergarments for like wealth, I think it is. You run around your neighborhood with a big suitcase because that's for like traveling. You throw a bucket of water outside the door because that's like getting rid of all the bad omens that followed you into the next year.
Okay, this year for New Year's, my mom forced me to stay in with her, and I just hung out with my family because I'm so cool. I'm literally so popular. No, I swear I got invited to parties.
All right, so this year was the first time in 2 years, like my parents didn't make me do something with them. Like we usually go away for New Year's like with our family, but this time like I got to stay and do something with my friends. So I asked my parents, cool if I throw a party this year? They reluctantly said yes, and that was their first mistake. I had around 15 people there, so I wouldn't call it like a big party, but it was big enough to the point where something got out of hand. So at one point in the night, some elixirs were consumed. So from there on, some had more than others, and my friend, after a loss in Pong, my friend proceeded to rage and accidentally broke the lamp in my basement. And my parents found out about that the next day, because I wasn't about to tell them in my current state of mind.
This year, I ended up staying in with my family, and we were supposed to watch the fireworks together and like watch the ball drop and be like cute and fun. Like sometimes we do these little like traditions where like you eat 12 grapes for good luck, wear red underwear for love, blah blah blah, cute and fun. Everybody ended up going to bed at 10:30, so then I was stuck by myself.
This is the story of when I realized I was gay. Turning 2018 maybe, or 2017, so a few years ago. My parents didn't let me drink in high school. Horrible people, obviously. And I went to this party with my best friend at the time, and she got to drink because I was driving, but then we were going back to my house, and she was like very nervous to be drunk around my parents. But we went back to my house because my curfew was 11:30 on New Year's. We came back and I was like, we have to kiss. We have to have a New Year's kiss because we were best friends. And I was like, all best friends have to kiss. And then 3 years later, I was like, I'm bisexual. And then I think back to times like that and I'm like, oh. I'm like, okay. It makes a little bit more sense. I was like, so like, we have to kiss at New Year's.
This New Year's kind of sucked, but 2 years ago, my mom told me that I couldn't leave the house, and if I did, I had to be back by 11. So I stayed, and she made me bring my boyfriend over and meet the whole family, and yeah, I hated it.
Okay, well, I kind of take this back. It kind of like takes back what I said about it not being fun. One year, last year, we did end up going to Mexico. So this is a legal story. I was able to drink. It was really interesting. We went to like a bunch of like little bars and it was cute and fun. But then we kind of went off the grid and we ended up going to a strip club that we didn't know was a strip club. And it was real interesting. Like the ones down there in Mexico are a little different.
2 years ago, we got my grandma drunk for the first time because she had just gone through a really bad divorce with my grandfather. And we were like, girl, you earned this. So my mom bought a crate of champagne and just kept filling her up all night. And my grandma had never had more than like one drink at a time. And by one drink, it was probably like a margarita that had more margarita mix than actual tequila. So it was very interesting seeing my 75-year-old grandmother stumbling everywhere. But she learned how to take a selfie that night. I drove her home. She told me that her biggest worry in life is that I won't find love because I don't cook enough. So that was a conversation that had to be said.
So I say my semester, like even though my classes this semester aren't as like stacked, because like last semester I did like 3 times a week. I had four classes from like 8:30 to 3:10. This semester I got a nice schedule, but I'm a lot busier than I thought I'd be. So like some days I just have a lot of meetings because I figured like I got more room in my schedule, so I might as well like accommodate for that. So I'm doing a lot more this semester, which I'm really proud of, but it's just draining me slowly, because I'm running around to different places. But I'd say in comparison to last semester, I'm liking it so far.
So last semester, I like made a pact with myself that I was gonna be more involved on campus and like take school seriously. And God really said, bet. So now I'm stretched way too thin and I am slowly losing my sanity. But I kind of like being productive like all the time. Like it makes me feel like I just have like a purpose.
So my semester's pretty good, honestly. My one teacher that's cute though is married, so there's that. But other than that, classes are going, Darties are going. It's a time.
My semester is going better than last semester, that's for sure. I mean, last spring, this time I had mono, and I would just wake up and cry every single day. So don't get mono. And I'm only taking 12 credits, and my one class has been canceled 3 out of the 4 times because the professor's like depressed.
My semester sucks. It's literally been, we started what, January 15th? It's been like not even 15 days yet into the semester, and I'm in crisis mode. You know, like high school junior year where you were kind of like, that was a year that everybody's freaking out because you have to like apply to colleges and do all your SATs and your APs and this and that, blah, 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 blah. It's kind of like that, but like more so in the fact of like, you have to get an internship, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to make sure your resume is like up to par because like you only have 1 year left before you have to go into the big girl world and get a big girl job. That's exactly how my semester is going.
Probably I'm gonna go visit my boyfriend abroad in Spain. So, you know, call me world traveler or whatever, but I'll start a blog maybe while I'm there. I'm actually really excited to eat because I keep saying that I'm gonna like fly there and I'm gonna roll back because I'm like real excited to eat good.
The only thing that I'm really looking forward to this spring semester is spring break. I'm so excited. I'm finally going to get my spring breakers experience that I've wanted my whole entire life. Like, it's gonna be fantastic. I'm now looking at going on a cruise, and this cruise, I don't know where exactly we're going. We're looking at the Bahamas, looking at Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, somewhere I can get a nice tan, and you'll know when I come back that I was on spring break.
I'm so excited for class every day. No, just kidding. I'm not excited for class at all. I'm excited for my birthday, which is actually coming up. That's it. Other than that, it's all downhill from there.
I'm excited. Well, I'm an orientation leader this summer, so we got a lot of that going on. I'm pumped about it. USC Onso, love them. And spring break this year, I'm going with a few of my friends to Edisto, my friend's beach house, which is gonna be awesome.
No, because I'm graduating and I'm scared. Yeah, so cherish these moments we have, Lindsay.
So, my roomie now, wasn't my roomie last year. She woke up one day and was like, wow, let's like go to a Darty. And I had only been to one Darty. Sophomore already, had only been to one Darty ever, which had been like the week before. So I was like, sure, let's party. So we go to this said Darty. It's said undisclosed location. And I arrive and I fill up a cup with the devil's juice, known as PJ. And then I woke up in a dorm that shall not be named. Lost my jean jacket, forever miss her. It was my mom's. She asks me about it every day. And I've fully convinced her that she's just crazy. She lost it herself. Still working to this day. Bought a new jacket to replace it. She didn't buy it, so I just said it was just mine. Yeah, woke up, my roommate picked me up at 9 o'clock at night, and then I took a nap, and then I woke up and got ready for work at 6 a.m. Haven't been to a Darty since. So we'll see how this semester goes. Maybe I'll go to one. Maybe I'll go.
I remember one time being in line at a Darty, and this girl was like, I've had 7 UTIs in the last 2 weeks. And we were like, yeah, you can butt us. And we let her pee before us.
My frat had a Darty recently, and this didn't happen to me personally, but it was 2 of my brothers. They found there were 2 giant beach balls at the house. They were like really big, so 2 people decided it'd be really funny. Like, you know those videos that like yoga balls, or 2 guys like run into each other and one goes flying? They thought that would work with beach balls. So the 2 proceeded from like 2 ends of the yard. They like start running at each other. The balls hit and like go down, and their faces just. One kid had a broken nose, the other one has a concussion, and they got on Old Row Official. So that was a good party.
One Darty, my friend in like broad daylight decided that she had to pee, but obviously the bathroom line was too full, because, you know, and the bathrooms are gross anyway. So she goes behind a shed and like pees in this bush, and one of the frat guys walks back. Kind of awkward, but that did happen. I look cute when I go there, and then nasty when I leave.
Let's just say, okay, I went to this one Darty, names will not be named. Got busted, everybody left, blah, blah, blah. I got separated from my group somehow. I was on this like little jagged rock thingy, right? And for some reason I thought it was a really good idea to sit down and wait for my lift. I didn't realize how off my center of balance was at the time, because I stumbled a little bit, and what happened is my pocket and my jeans got caught on the rock that I was sitting on, and there was, let's just say, I don't own those pair of jeans anymore. It was just a really sad day for me. Those were my favorite pair of jeans, and I ripped a hole in my jeans in the butt, and it was really big, and I had to take off my jacket and put it on my waist, and it was just not fun. Honestly, they did me good. Forever rest in peace. I love you, blue jeans. I'm never gonna find a pair like you. You did me so good. Never did me dirty, and I love you forever. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, guys. Follow us at SGTV at USC for more stuff like this. Thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah, keep those doors open. So I know I said this, but I'm